Well, hello there guys, welcome back to another video. Just before we get into the video, I have to thank you so much for the views and the likes that I received on my latest video. I worked quite hard for that video and clearly it paid off. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the features that the game needs if it wants to be successful. So the number one thing that we're going to need is obviously new swinging mechanics. So what I think would be cool is definitely faster swinging. Now, considering this is going to be only a PS5 game, I definitely think that faster swinging should be a priority. It's the PS5, the power is way better than the PS4, so definitely faster swinging speeds, that's definitely at the top of the list. I think the next swinging mechanic that I'm going to talk about is loop-de-loops, because I think that's a very important one for Spider-Man. He obviously shoots webs, but so many different ways that he could traverse around New York. He could just shoot a web, a singular web, onto a crane, anything that's like overhanging sort of, and then just like swing around it in a circle like multiple times, maybe to gain speed, and then he can even like go off into a different position if he wanted to from that loop-de-loop. So there's definitely a lot of ways that a player can show off their playstyle with loop-de-loops. Another swinging mechanic that would be pretty damn nice to see are slingshots. Now, I feel like slingshots are just one of those things that everybody wants to see. One example of how this could be used is, for instance, up a building. Spider-Man could shoot one web, say his right web, onto the side of a building, and then his left web on the other side of the same building, whilst he's at the bottom of the building, and he could pull on both of the webs at the same time and slingshot himself up with all the power that is just built up by pulling towards it. And I feel like it could also be used on enemies. Now, it could be used by, for instance, doing the same thing, right web on a wall, left web on a wall, and pulling towards it, and then an enemy's like right in the middle of the slingshot, and then Spider-Man just goes right through the enemy. Okay, I think one of the most important things that Insomniac games need to do is a bigger map, a bigger New York City. Now I'm talking Brooklyn, Queens, possibly other areas as well. This would literally go hand in hand with the faster swinging mechanics that I was talking about early on in the video. Think about it, faster swinging with a bigger map, it just goes perfectly. It's a win-win. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is new takedowns, finishers, and possibly like duo finishers with Miles. How cool would it be to get a new combat system because you're working with Miles, or you're Miles working with Peter? I just feel like the overall combat system needs an upgrade. Like, we've had it for 2 games now, and it's great and all, it's just very simple at this point. Anyone that's played the games before that goes into this Spider-Man game that's coming out in 2023 is going to feel like so repetitive, and I just really hope they do something in which both Spider-Man are involved. Okay, to end off with the final feature, we're going to talk about the new weather system. Now, I really love weather in games. I love it when it's raining, snowing, you know, when it's overcasted. I don't know why, it's just very nice. It looks great. But I feel like they should add maybe a rainbow weather effect, or maybe a sunset, or just heavy rain or light rain like they did with the snow in Miles Morales. That would be really cool because it'd change up the game a little bit. Maybe when you finish the story you get to choose if you want a rainbow. Not only that, but I think what would be amazing, and this ties in with the bigger map, if you're, say, on the Empire State Building and it's sunny, let's say it's about to rain in a few minutes, you could actually see rainy clouds slowly coming in from, let's say, Brooklyn or something, or I don't know, some place that isn't where you're at. You can see like this dull clouds coming in. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope Insomniac Games add these features, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you did, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. So thank you, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.